Hi everyone, and welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. My name is Lene Gehrig, and with me today on the camera is Houston. So today we're looking at a Christmas Dazzle collection, so come play with us. All right, here's our Christmas Dazzle collection. Look at all these wonderful, beautiful Christmas Dazzles that come in a gold pearl finish and a black and also some brown. And they just have the most darling little images. We've got Santa and roses and a snow globe and deer and snowmen and a Christmas moose. And don't forget those Christmas treats. I've taken off the background on all of these so that they can show up better. But of course, our Dazzles will come to you looking more like this with the full background on there. And then you just peel them off. So let's get to the fun part where I show you all the great projects that we have for you today. So I'll put these over here. Just move these aside magically, and here are the projects. Okay. So here we have a beautiful lacy Christmas with the Merry Christmas Dazzle here. We backed this one with paper, which just means we laid the Dazzle on top of it, and then used some small scissors to go around the edge of the Dazzle. This one, we have our darling little snowman, also backed with paper, but you could put him on white paper and color him in if you'd like. Oh, our Christmas moose, very little coloring needed to go on this one, but we backed him with white cardstock and then colored in the areas, the little details with the gifts and the bird, and just really add a nice touch to that. Oh, and here we have the beautiful snow globe. This one was backed with dot vellum and also some really pretty green glimmer paper. And I wanted to show you here these trees, these birch trees. Let me show you a little trick for this one. Okay, these birch trees are long and they're only connected right here at the top. So they can be a little tricky to remove from the backing sheet. Let me show you here. First, I just lift them both up. And as we go along, just keep picking them up. All right, little clingy there. There we go. And then you're just going to place them. I'm going to hook them at the bottom of my paper. Like that. And just lay them down flat. Oops. There we go. All right. So, there, now you know how to handle that little challenge. Okay. Oh, and our pages here, beautiful Christmas paper. I love this pocket watch. I collect pocket watches and I have several at home, and they're just so reminiscent to me of my grandfather, and so I particularly like this one. All of these Dazzles are also backed with paper. Oh, and look at the typewriter. This one has a Dear Santa on it, also backed with paper, and this beautiful lamppost, gorgeous. And then this last page, we have just the top of the lamppost here, a beautiful greeting, comfort and joy. And look at this lace border. Can get in on that, Houston. Yep, there you go. Isn't that gorgeous? Really, really pretty. Okay, now we're back to a couple of cards. So also, I wanted to show you that this Art Impression oval double stitch die set, and I use this on multiple cards. They're nested dies, but it also features a little bit of a stitch on the edge as well. There you go. And so I'll show you some things that I did with this. There we go. So also I used this here, this oval die. You can see the stitches here, and colored in the Christmas treats with Spectrum Noir alcohol pens after backing them with white paper. And here I used the oval the oval cutting dies to make a window in my card. And I'm going to show you how to do that today as well. And also I changed the color here on the lamp from the gold pearl. So I will show you how to do that very quickly. It's very easy. So here you have the gold pearl lamp, and you're going to take a very dark black or really smoky gray, and you're just going to color while it's still on the backing sheet. You're just going to be coloring the lantern. And once this dries, once this alcohol ink dries, that'll be a permanent color change to your lantern. So you could color your lantern red or any darker color. Okay, see how that goes. So now you've just given it sort of a pewter look right there. Okay, this next one, I once again made a window card, but on this particular one, I'm going to show you how I colored on this acetate. So I used hot off the presses, whoops, heat resistant acetate. Didn't actually use any heat on it, but if you have this particular pack, you can use it to stamp on and heat emboss, but also just to make these wonderful window cards. So for this particular card, I took my 5 by 6.5 inch card, and I cut about a 1/2 inch off of the card so that it would fit through my die cutting machine, which has about a 6 inch wide platform. So if I'm putting it through this way, I needed to trim this down a little bit to be 6 inches wide. Okay, so then I just went ahead and covered my card with paper, put the oval die here, ran it through my machine. Then I used the next size up oval to die cut my acetate. And I just glued this right to the back. And now I have my window. And then I went ahead and placed my my ice skate dazzles, and then colored those in. So let me show you how to do that with, let's say, a different one here, which is our beautiful little cake from Christmas Treats. I'm going to put that right there. Okay. And I can just use my red pen. And once again, I'm coloring on the acetate and not on the white paper. I'm going to use a bigger pen here. There we go. The wider tip seems to be doing better. Ooh. Nice little squeak there. And then I just let that dry and just keep adding to that. So that's how I'm doing my window. All right, and for this last card, once again, I have the window here. On the inside, I have the greeting, and on the outside I did some coloring with my roses, and I'm going to show you how I did that. I'm going to use a piece of scrap cardstock here, peel off one of my roses, oops, place it here. All right, so for this one, I want to do some outlining with red, Spectrum Noir. My pen is getting a little dry. I think I had the cap off too long, so we'll just try another one. There we go. All right, do a little red coloring here. All right, and then bring my orange. It's a very bright orange, and I just go ahead and blend that with the darker red. Okay, so as you can see here, if we can move in on this, so I've blended those two colors. And then at the very end, I just add a little dot of glitter glue there, a little red sparkle. So there you have it. So thanks for joining me today, and make sure you tune back in for our next webisodes, and happy holidays.